Whoa! Pokemon Sword and Shield leaked? Nintendo did an oopsie by putting it on Steam, man.
Dude, on PC? You sure this ain't the new Digimon? Yo, is that fucking Grookey?
Welcome to Temtem.
Pokemon doesn't own creating a game about collecting monsters. It would have been really cool to see a Kickstarter project that built the concept from the ground up. A lot of people have been somewhat unnecessarily defending this game and the tropes which is clearly borrowing from Pokemon. But if you look at a game such as Undertale, which is clearly inspired by the mother franchise, it has its own unique distinct gameplay and more importantly, feel.
It's important to distinguish the conventions of the monster catching genre to Pokemon conventions for the sake of it. Speaking of which, Pokemon conventions for the sake of having conventions! Yay! It would have been interesting if they tried something such as a real-time / action RPG, a strategy RPG, or something completely different.
It's a turn-based RPG.
Pokemon fans have asked for changes to the combat for years, however Game Freak doesn't want to change the main series in drastic ways. Spin-off games have tried to mix it up, however they never got the marketing or international coverage that the main series does. As we already mentioned, Pokemon doesn't own monster collecting games, or even RPG based ones. However, when making any game, why not start from the ground up instead? Obviously they are copying Pokemon, they even said so, but why not try something new and change it up? Any genre should have healthy competition. However, when the game is simply mimicking Pokemon, how is it going to compete? Having competition can make a genre evolve, but when the game is simply the same, how is it challenging Pokemon?
The UI looks extremely similar, the way the moves are laid on the battle screen, as well as the HP bar with the values written under it. There are eerily similar animations, such as wild encounters, some of the attacks, for example Scary Face, trainer encounters, even the camera perspective is the same when fans have been begging for a third-person view since X and Y. Calling the next stage of the monster an evolution, and it being maxed out at a third stage. Again, evolution in Pokemon is not even real evolution, so using the term evolution just seems like pandering. Metamorphosis, phagogenesis, transformation, upgrade.
For fuck's sake, fam. You deadass have digital type. You can come up with another name.
The types that counter each other are pretty much the same as in Pokemon, when there really isn't much reason for it. For example, flying pretty much has zero reason for beating fighting, yet it does in both Pokemon and Temtem. Nuzlocke.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Nuzlocke is a Pokemon term based on a character in a Pokemon comic, called Ruby Hard Mode. Temtem should have called it Hard, Expert, or Permadeath Mode.
Temtem should use different conditions than we're normally used to a Nuzlocke. Enemy Temtem could be higher level, maybe you're forced to use certain kinds of Temtem, and you can't use items in the battles. Maybe doing something other than just permadeath.
The setting is a set of islands. We have just recently been to a setting like this with both the Alola region and the Gen 3 remakes. Pokemon fans have been wishing to explore quite a different setting, especially the time period the games are set in. Pokemon games are set in a somewhat unknown time period, influenced by when the game came out. Temtem could set their time period in the past or in the far future. Why not have a game where the tamers have just learned how to capture Temtem, and the technology is quite new, and that causes a ruckus among the citizens who feel threatened by the technology. Or something extremely requested by Pokemon fans is exploring the Pokemon War, or in this case, maybe having a Temtem War. This could especially work in an MMO, as you could have different opposing factions.
Why is there a demand for this game? Pokemon is still a franchise that is debatably at its most popular since the Pokemon boom in the early 2000s. Other Kickstarters like Yooka-Laylee, Mighty No. 9, and Bloodstained were supplying a product that is rarely seen nowadays, whereas Pokemon is not a dead franchise. From what we've seen of the game, it seems like a one-player game with an MMO tacked on. What is the point of this being an MMO? And if you wanted to play a Pokemon MMO, fans have been making them for years.
Bruh.
Pick a god and pray.
Yo, you know what time it is?
It's time for the round.
Lightning round, aka the Y round.
Why?
EVs and IVs seem to work exactly the same, but they're just renamed.
Why?
A little nitpicky, but having Pokemon like ledges.
Why?
Damage multipliers are the same.
Why?
8 gyms.
Why?
Level 100 being max level.
Yo, why?
Egg moves work exactly the same, and they're called egg moves.
Why, man?
Temtem have 4 moves.
Why?
Having a villain team, why not just one villain, or even don't have a villain?
What?
What's going on here?
Yeah, it's strange, man.
Something's going on. This Switch gameplay.
It ain't look real, man.
It does not look real at all.
It looks fake, and there's even a bit where, like, the thing cuts out.
This was released right after their campaign ended. And Switch was a stretch goal, so... What's going on here?
They haven't even updated their channel since that Switch video. That was their last video.
That's some sus shit, am I right, boys?
So Temtem had this really cool contest where you could enter your own Temtem.
Dude, I saw it. I did it as well. It took me ages to draw it. but-
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on mine.
Yeah, I think it was worth it, because I think I won.
I definitely won.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check.
We're gonna have to check. Wait a second.
Wait, this pig one?
This pig one?
Pig's already in the game.
It's really good. Draw my pig, you win.
Oh my god!
Did you like it? Did I win? Yeah, what's up with this fake Pokemon?
You mean the platypus?
Yeah, what's with this fake platypus being their mascot now?
Yeah, wasn't it that pig?
I thought it was that terrible pig.
Yeah, I think, like, I remember seeing that Pokemon as well, like, as a fake Pokemon,
Yeah,
like,
there's
a year ago.
Yeah, there's no 3D rendering of this this platypus, but they seem to love it, and they put it everywhere.
And the original designer, he doesn't mention Temtem.
He doesn't even like Temtem that much. He retweeted them once. What's up with that, man?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I don't even know.
This guy says he spent $6,000 to put the Temtem in the game, and they renamed this guy's art. What's up with that?
Yeah, and now it's a toxic type.
Is this guy cool with this shit? Are you cool, man?
Yeah, bro, we're calling you out.
Calling you out. You like the platypus?
You like the platypus?
You like how they renamed your Pokemon?
Do you know that it's a Temtem? Do you know what you were getting yourself into? It's still early days for Temtem, and we'll give it a go in the open alpha/beta, and hopefully the game will evolve over time and gain its own identity that isn't so attached to Pokemon.
This game is going to be so good!
Dude, why? Why is it gonna be so
It's
great?
gonna be so good, it's not pay to win! It's not pay to win!
It's not?
I'm sick of these pay to win games! I lose in Fortnite every time! They're paying money!